Oh, there, that's better. It's always good to get home. Are you comfortable? Good. May I get you something? Well, if you change your mind, let me know. Well, yes, if you wouldn't mind, will you open those curtains there behind you? I like to let the afternoon come into the room. Yes, that's it, thank you. Oh, it's a lovely day, especially for February. We should have a lovely afternoon. Thank you for driving me home. Oh, the limousine would have been so lonely. I also appreciate your coming in for a visit. Oh, you must know what it's like to come home to an empty house. How long has your husband been gone? 3 years. Oh, my, that must feel an eternity. Poor Bill, he's only been gone 3 weeks and it seems so long. My, 3. He died on our 53rd wedding anniversary. Did you know that? Yes, it is. Quite a coincidence, our anniversary. Oh, and today's Valentine's Day. Did you know that? Oh, you did? I wasn't aware of it until the memorial service. The date was there on the brochure. February 14th. St. Valentine's Day. Who was he, anyway, Valentine? Never mind. I'm just wandering. Still recovering, I guess. Do you ever get used to it? I mean, that he's gone. Now, I can't imagine that I ever will. Get over it, I mean. Today's service, oh, yes. Yes, that will help, but I doubt I'll ever make that adjustment. The Serenity Prayer. Oh, yes, that was Bill's favorite. Next to the prayer of St. Francis. He loved them both so much. They have, yes. They've been a great help to me these last few weeks. I snatch at them during the day and at night. But Serenity, that eludes me. Always there's such pain. Pain that falls upon the heart, even in our sleep. No, that's not how it goes. No, it was Aeschylus. Oh, yes, I remember. And even as we sleep, pain that can never forget falls drop by drop upon the heart. And in our own despair, against our will comes wisdom through the awful grace of God. The awful grace of God. He is gone. Oh, well. It's going to take time. When you get right down to it, that's all we get, isn't it? Time. Time to be born, time to die. How does that one go? Oh, yes, a season for all things. Poor Bill. His season was upon us all. Now he's gone to his quietness. Oh, how I miss him. I feel so alone. I'm sorry. I go into it so suddenly, just out of the blue. I get drawn back to him. He takes over my thoughts like an intruder. Well, yes, a welcome intruder, but he just takes over all of me with his memory. Memories. They're more like reflections, like reflections from a piece of glass. Or better yet, like the reflections from that ice-encrusted tree out there in the garden. No, it's just to the right of that old large oak. Do you see it? Every now and then, perhaps due to the slow melting of the ice, sunlight pierces off that tree like a dazzling jewel, just for a few brief seconds, but so brilliantly. Now that's very much like my thoughts of Bill. Brief, piercing reflections of our life together, and then they're gone. Reflections, that's all they become. Mere reflections of lives lived, lives shared, lives ended. You know that time between birth and death. Oh, all those years of joy. Well, yes, mixed with tears, but they're all collected in a tumbling kaleidoscope of brilliant, piercing reflections. Many like the ones I've written in this little book here. This book, yes. Memories. Some good, some bad. Memories, nevertheless. Never. Like Shakespeare's King Lear, I'm left only with the nevers. Never to see him again, never touch him, never taste his lips on mine, never hear him again, never feel the warmth of his body, never again. And grief, not only companion. Oh, please, forgive me. It's just an old woman's nonsense. Bouts of self-pity, that's not what you came in to hear. Now, what was it you said on the drive up? Oh, what was it like? What was it like in the beginning? Well, I can honestly say it was grand. Just grand. Yes, let's talk about that. That'll be a very pleasant way to spend our afternoon together. Oh, now, where to begin? Yes, I know. Keep it simple. Start at the beginning. Where else? The beginning for both of us. Well, it was 56 years ago, fall of 1915, that Bill and I became engaged at the train station. Train station in East Dorset. Oh, East Dorset, Vermont. That's where I met Bill, in Vermont. My family had summered there for years. Me? Oh, no. I'm a Brooklyn girl, born and raised there. We had a large family. And my father, he was a doctor. Every year he took us to southern Vermont. Oh, we all loved the outdoors. With comforts, of course. Oh, the summers in Vermont, they're among my happiest memories. Yes, I met Bill in Vermont. I know he was a local, born and bred, a real Yankee. Oh, he was tall and rugged, handsome. He had the most extraordinary sense of humor. Bill was a great talker. You know, I've heard it said that a woman falls in love first with the sound of a man's voice. No. For me, it was the words that flowed on that voice. I fell in love first with Bill's essence, his being. Well, he was the most honest, ambitious, and direct person I had ever met. Oh, his family life, unlike mine, was badly disrupted. It was just blown apart by divorce. You see, his father abandoned him and his mother. She sued for divorce. Bill was 8 years old at the time.